Okay, so I've been down to the reservoir here, as you can see. Going back up Kinchley Lane. Like I say, it's a nice little jaunt this. We could do without the boy races, that's the only thing. It can become quite dangerous, especially at weekends, because it does get busy down here with walkers. We also, down along here, there is a lot of litter from people coming down and just dumping all their rubbish everywhere, which is a shame. It's a beautiful part of the country. Yeah. Over to the right there, you can probably just see it in the distance, there's a viaduct. That's for the Great Central Railway, and Lisa and I have been on there for Burns Night. Would you believe we've had a Burns supper on the Great Central Railway, and what they do is they actually stop on that viaduct and serve the meal. Now, it's a great event. Yeah, the food is actually cooked on board the train. It's not a case of it's heated up or anything. They actually cook it fresh on the train. The only problem we did have was the first year we had a lady playing the bagpipes, and unfortunately her bagpipe playing was pretty pathetic. She missed nearly every single note going. It was the only sort of downside to our evening. But if you didn't know, Lisa and I met at a pub quiz, and the question was, when is Burns Night? Yeah. Now, with me having served with the Scots Dragoon Guards, the Black Watch and the Royal Scots, I'd been to many a Burns supper, and I don't know why, but I thought it was the 29th of January. It's not, it's the 25th. And we lost the quiz by 1 point, thanks to the fact that everyone took my answer. Following day, my friend Chris, who had invited me to the pub quiz in Anstey, had given Lisa my number, and Lisa messaged me and said, we're having a Burns supper on the 25th, but you can turn up on the 29th if you like. And I've actually got a tattoo on my left chest, yeah, which is a depiction of Rabbie Burns, and it says 25th or 29th. And what I'll do is probably post that somewhere so that you can all see it. But that is how Lisa and I met, all to do with Rabbie Burns. We've been up to Ayr on numerous occasions, been to Burns Cottage. We found out quite a bit of the similarities between Rabbie Burns and his wife and me and Lisa, in the fact that Rabbie Burns and his wife met and were married within a year. So was Lisa and I. Yeah, Rabbie Burns' wife got married in a black dress. Lisa got married in a black dress. She actually asked me if it'd be okay, and I said to her, you can turn out in a bin liner if you want. Yeah, but she got married in a black dress. And then the other thing is, Rabbie Burns was actually buried on the 26th of July, which happens to be my birthday. So there's a lot of similarities between myself and Lisa and Rabbie Burns and his wife. And we love going to Burns supper. Last year, in fact no, it would have been January this year, Lisa actually did a Burns supper, and we invited our friends Lionel and Shana and another friend of ours who I worked with at Metla Toledo, who lives in the village, Bill McNeese and his wife. We invited them round for a Burns supper, and it went down stormingly. So obviously this January we'll be doing it again. And what I might do is, I've got a book of Burns's poems, and I'll probably read a few poems on the night. I did have to stand up in the quarters mess with the Royal Scots and recite the Mouse. Yeah, for an Englishman to do it, it's quite astounding. But as you can see, it's a nice little walk. We've got the reservoir off to our right there. So I'm going to leave you with that and catch you later on.